Hey guys, what's up? It's Matt from Top Tier here. It's been a little while since I've made a tier list video, so I'm going to go ahead and get one out for you today. Today I'm going to be doing the top N64 games ranked. I know it's been a little while since I put out a video. Work has been kind of crazy for me lately, so I haven't really had time to do a whole lot. But I'm going to be jumping back on the YouTube train here. I've got a bunch of Zelda Age of Calamity videos coming out. I'm kind of right in the middle of playing Age of Calamity. Right, actually, I'm almost through with it, so you can expect a lot more Age of Calamity content coming out. And also, I'm going to be Let's Playing Cyberpunk 2077 the day that comes out. So be on the lookout for that. That should be over on my Twitch channel. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into this one here. Today, we're going to be ranking the N64 games. N64 was a huge console for my childhood. I got it back, I think I got mine in 1998, but I had it access to one ever since 1996. And so the first 3D game that I ever played was, of course, Super Mario 64, like a lot of people. Absolutely love that game, by the way. But yeah, the N64, looking at this list here, there's just so many good titles that came out for it that I actually forgot all about. That are pretty decent, still kind of are fun to play to this day. So without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get into this. But we're going to go ahead and go through the list here. I'm going to do it just starting at the top here with James Bond, The World Is Not Enough, 007. You know what? I never actually played The World Is Not Enough, so I can't rank that one. I did play just 007 GoldenEye. I love GoldenEye. Played the hell out of that, as of course everybody did back in the day. Classic game. For 007 World Is Not Enough, I haven't played it, so I can't actually say anything about it. I'm going to go ahead and give that a never played, because I've never played it. 1080. Oh, yes, I did rent this game quite a bit as a kid, and it was a lot of fun. I'm going to go ahead and give it a C tier. I remember getting this game on weekends and just playing the hell out of it. But you know what? This is one I don't really remember too much about. I do remember it was a hell of a good time, is all I can really say about it. So, 1080 is getting a C tier for me. Banjo-Kazooie. Oh man, the original Banjo-Kazooie, not Banjo-Tooie, I think, is an A tier title on the N64. I felt like it was kind of similar to Donkey Kong 64 in a way, but it just did things a lot better, in my opinion. I love Banjo-Kazooie. I love the music. Everything about the game is just great. Perfect collect-a-thon game. Banjo-Kazooie, good one for my childhood. Gonna give that an A tier for sure. Now, Banjo-Tooie, on the other hand, I've never played Banjo-Tooie. Never got around to it. We just never had it growing up. I never had access to a copy of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the never played tier because I've never played Banjo-Tooie, believe it or not. Cruis'n USA, I used to love this one, but I think I played the arcade version. I don't really remember the N64 version too much. Fun game. I don't know how fun it would be to go back and play today, but yeah, it was a lot of fun back in the day. Cruis'n USA, it had a bunch of cool maps I remember, and some cool cars from back in the 90s. Yeah, so Cruis'n USA, that was a pretty decent game. I'm going to give that a C tier. Diddy Kong Racing. Here's one I wish they would remake. Diddy Kong Racing is... Oh, geez. It might even be an A-tier game. Or this is such a hard decision. I used to love Diddy Kong Racing. I played this all the time as a kid with my cousins. We played the hell out of it. I don't know if we ever beat the story mode, but I remember it was a lot of fun trying to at least figure it out. So I'm going to go ahead and give Diddy Kong Racing a B tier. Almost an A. It's really, really hard for me to decide on that one, but... yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give Diddy Kong Racing a B tier, just because there's so many good titles on this list. Donkey Kong 64. Ooh, Donkey Kong 64. I remember I got this the holiday it first came out. And it just didn't vibe with me. I love the Donkey Kong Country games. I love all of them. I love 1 through 3, with 2 being my favorite, of course, and I Let's Play that over my channel. But Donkey Kong 64 is going to get a C tier for me, I think. I just did not... I got about halfway through the game. I never finished it, to be fair, but I just did not enjoy it compared to... You know, I was expecting the greatness that was the Donkey Kong Country games, and it just didn't live up to that to me. So Donkey Kong 64 is getting a C tier. Doom 64, I actually never played Doom 64. Excitebike 64, played it briefly, I was alright. I'm gonna give Excitebike 64 a C tier. Okay, F-Zero X, this was a good game. I really enjoyed F-Zero X. I think it's right along, it's about in the same category as Diddy Kong Racing. I think I'm gonna put it in the B tier. because of how good it is. I loved F-Zero. I loved the one on the Super Nintendo. It was the first games I ever played in my life, but the one on the 64, it was good. The one on the GameCube is obviously a little bit better, I think, but I still had a hell of a time with F-Zero X, so it's getting a B tier for me. Alright, now we have the OG, GoldenEye, 007 GoldenEye. This is obviously, you know, without question, an S tier game, just because of how nostalgic it is, and it was this really got people into first-person shooters, I think, in a lot of ways. I mean, this is the ultimate party game. What can I say about it? I don't remember too much from the actual campaign, but damn did I ever play the hell out of multiplayer. And it was cool because I was so young back then. It was just kind of an edgy, like, gritty game to play as a kid. I remember you could run people over with the tanks, you could shoot people and there was blood. And yeah, I just loved it, absolutely. I love playing this with my friends, so... yeah, GoldenEye 007 gets a S tier for me. Harvest Moon 64. I don't think I ever played that one, unfortunately. I heard good things about it, though, I think. Hey You Pikachu, let's go to this one. This one was pretty garbo. I'm gonna give Hey You Pikachu an F tier, just because everything about Hey You Pikachu pretty much sucks. The voice thing was kind of janky. I know Super Beard Bros did a Let's Play on it. They did a Super Drunk Bros series that was pretty funny. If you want to go and watch that just to get a feel for the game. But yeah, I think Hey You Pikachu gets an F tier. Jet Force Gemini. Heard good things about the game. Never played it, unfortunately. I know one of my friends loved this game and talked about it nonstop. But yeah, I never played the game. So maybe it's one I'll have to go back and revisit. Anyways, Jet Force Gemini. I've never played it. Kirby the Crystal Shards for the N64. I always rented this game, I never owned it, but damn, it was a pretty decent game. I did kind of blow through the story, I think, when I was a kid, but it was fun. I had a blast with this. I loved all the different abilities you could get for Kirby and all the different elements and stuff, and yeah, it was a good time. And then Mario Golf here. I did own this game, but it was, yeah, Mario Golf on the N64 was probably one of my favorite Mario Golf games. I don't know if it was the first. I think it actually was the first, but I enjoyed the hell out of this game for some reason. I don't know. I'm not even that big into golf, but I think Mario Golf is still a blast regardless. So yeah, Mario Golf is getting a C tier from me. Mario Kart 64. Damn it, this is an S tier to me. I think Mario Kart 64. This is one of those games that I just played endlessly when I was a kid with, you know, my cousins and my friend. And the battle mode on this was super sick. I love that with the balloons and all the maps and stuff. Yeah, Mario Kart 64. This is really where Mario Kart kind of grew into itself. The one on the SNES was kind of janky, but once I got on the 64, I mean, that was just where Mario Kart kind of took off and became the cultural phenomenon that it is. So, yeah, Mario Kart 64, everything's great about it. The characters, the music, the maps, getting an S tier for me. I love Mario Kart 64. The Mario Party games, I think out of all the Mario Party games, Mario Party 2 is probably my favorite. And I don't want to put too many in the S tiers, but damn, I think the Mario Party 2 is definitely an A tier. Yeah, I would have to say. I love Mario Party 2. I don't remember, you know, all the Mario Party games, as a matter of fact, I think are A tier games on the N64. All of them were good. I think this was Waluigi's first debut game. This is the first game that Waluigi ever made an appearance in, Mario Party 3. Mario Party 1, I loved the mini games in that, love the maps. I just played all of these games so much as a kid, and I think they're all worthy of the A tier. All the N64 Mario games, all the N64 Mario Party games, I think were just the best Mario Party games. There were some good ones on the GameCube, but these are just the classics. I really wish they would get back to this style of Mario Party game. These are the best cream of the crop Mario Party games, in my opinion. So yeah, they all get A tiers for me. Mario Tennis, like Mario Golf, good game. I don't remember too much about it. I remember I owned it and I liked it. It's getting a C tier. And same with Mega Man 64. I did have Mega Man 64, I think, as well, but it was kind of forgettable. I don't really remember too much of Mega Man 64. Namco Museum. This just has a bunch of classic arcade games on it. I don't know. I don't think I ever played it, but yeah, that's gonna get a never played for me because I've never played it. I mean, I've played all the games individually, but together in this package, I never bothered with it. Paper Mario. Damn, Paper Mario, is it an S tier game or is it an A tier? It's so hard to decide. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it in the A tier. I think Mario, well, actually, Paper Mario I think is an A tier game for me. This is one of the games that really helped get me into RPGs. I loved Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars on the Super Nintendo. That was fun, and this kind of was the next step of that. But yeah, I love this game. I love the partner characters. This had the best partner characters out of any Paper Mario game, in my opinion. And I think this might actually be my favorite Paper Mario game, even over 1,000 Year Door. I loved this game so much when I was a kid. It's definitely a classic. I cannot say enough good things about Paper Mario. Getting an A tier. Perfect Dark. I never played Perfect Dark. Yeah, unfortunately. I feel like I've heard so much about it, I just never played it. But yeah. Pilot Wing 64. This was a fun game. I played the hell out of this game, and I don't know if it was actually good or if I was just a dumb little kid at the time, but yeah, it was. I'm gonna give Pilot Wing 64 a B tier. I think it was an enjoyable game at the time, and it really just blew me away. I think this is one of the launch titles for the N64, which is kind of cool. You could fly all over like a little tiny map of the United States, which is pretty neat, and you had like jetpacks and all these weird like helicopters and stuff, and the characters were bizarre, but. Yeah, the game was good though, I have to say, especially for a launch game. And at the time that it came out, I remember going over to my grandfather's house and playing, and it just blew my mind. So, Pilot Wing 64 is getting a B tier for me. Also in the B tier is Pokemon Snap. Pokemon Snap was a damn good game for what it was. I'm not the biggest fan of Pokemon Snap, although I know a lot of people love it. I think it's a decent game. It's getting a B tier for me. I don't really have too much to say about Pokemon Snap other than it's pretty solid. The Pokemon Stadium games, Pokemon Stadium 2 and Pokemon Stadium 1 are both getting B tiers for me just because of, they were the first type of game to really do this where you take your Game Boy cartridge and you could put it in the back in that adapter slot and you could load your Pokemon in and actually go and battle with them in 3D. It was pretty awesome. This game was so hype for me back in the day. I remember reading magazines and stuff and seeing screenshots of Pokemon Stadium, and it just blew my mind, because I was so used to Pokemon on the Game Boy and seeing the little sprites, but yeah. Pokemon Stadium games are both B-tier games in my opinion. Star Fox 64. This is probably the best Star Fox game out of all of them in my opinion. But it doesn't quite reach S-tier criteria, but I think it is an A-tier game for sure. Star Fox 64 is awesome. Cannot recommend it enough. If you've never played any Star Fox game, this is probably the one to play, I would have to say. Really cool game. I love how they had... they had like the tank, and they also had the submarine. The submarine is my favorite. I thought that was so cool how you could like go underwater in a level, and then like the next level you'd be playing on a tank. That was just so badass. And there's so many secrets to this game. But yeah, Star Fox 64, best Star Fox game in my opinion, getting an A tier for me. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. This is another solid title. There's a lot of C tiers in this, I noticed. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer was just a very, very solid title. I loved it. As far as Star Wars games go, it's one of my favorites. I don't know if they remade this game, but like the old game was bomb. You could customize your pod racer and all that, and like there was a lot of depth to the game, to be honest. Yeah, I loved it, absolutely. So it's getting a C tier for me. Not quite a B, but definitely a C. Rogue Squadron. Oh damn, I did have this game, but I do not remember it. I do remember I did enjoy it though, so I'm even a C tier. But yeah, sorry, I don't recall this game too much, so yeah, getting a C tier for me. Star Wars Shadows of the Empire, never played it. Super Mario 64, here we go. Without a doubt, an S tier title. I did play this in the new Super Mario 3D All-Stars pack. I was kind of disappointed at how fast I blew through the game, but I know when I was a kid, this might have been my favorite game. It was just so much more challenging back then, and back in 1996, everything was so new. This was the first real, like, decent 3D game, and it just blew me away when it came out. Everything about this game is great. I mean, it's still fun to play to this day. Everything about the game is great. I love all the maps. I love the hub world and Peach's Castle. It's probably the best out of all the Mario games, in my opinion, as far as hub worlds go. For sure, where you jump through the paintings. The music is just so iconic. This really set Mario off on a good foot for, the rest of the 3D games. So I'm going to give Super Mario 64 an S tier. I think as far as N64 games, it's definitely an S. Super Smash Bros. The original, it's either an S or an A tier. I'm going to put it in A. It's not as fun as Melee. Melee was quite a bit better, but as far as N64 games go, it's definitely an A tier, I think. it really just kicked off everything. Smash is huge, it's one of Nintendo's biggest franchises now, so this kicked off everything for Smash. I remember just seeing the commercial where they're all beating the shit out of each other, and they got me so hyped for the game when I was a kid, and it was so edgy. Like, yeah, I don't know. Smash Brothers, definitely an A tier game on this list. Majora's Mask is getting I'm gonna give Majora's Mask an S tier. Majora's Mask. You know what? This is a game that I didn't really even learn to appreciate until I was an adult. I played it as a kid at my grandfather's house, and I just could not figure it out when I was a kid. I don't know. I just didn't have the mind to figure the game out and really get into it. I think I only got to, like, Snowhead Temple when I was a kid, but when I was an adult, I fully finished the game and I beat Majora, and I got the Fierce Deity's Mask, which was badass, by the way. Everything about Majora's Mask I love. I love how dark it is and surreal. I really hope they do another Zelda game like this. I'm hoping maybe Breath of the Wild 2. Probably not, but I'm hoping it's just as dark as this, even though that's going to be pretty hard to do. But yeah, Majora's Mask gets an S tier for me. Alright, now we have The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time is definitely an S tier without a doubt, man. This is one of the best games ever made, and this constantly, it's usually always number 1 or 2 as far as, when people do lists of the best games ever made. This is always up there, guaranteed. Ocarina of Time, it's just a masterpiece. Like, this is the Zelda formula boiled down to perfection, and this just blew my mind as a kid. When you started out as young Link as a child, and then you get all the spiritual stones, and then you become an adult. Like, I had no clue you could even become an adult in the game, and I found that out, just by organically playing the game, and it just blew my mind. And then you had a whole other section of the game when you were an adult, and you had 6 or 7 more temples to go through. Yeah, it's just perfect. Everything about the game, the music, the atmosphere is just top notch. Like, this is probably a league above the other games, but yeah, Ocarina of Time is good. Some people like Majora's Mask more. Personally, I like Ocarina of Time just a little bit more. But yeah, they're both amazing games, and Ocarina of Time definitely an all-time classic. Tony Hawk Pro Skater, that's an A tier, man. I love Tony Hawk. The original Tony Hawk Pro Skater was just on point. Played the hell out of that. I love how crazy it was. I mean, I tried to skate like in Tony Hawk Pro Skater, I never could. I mean, this game just got so many people into skating back in the day. I always sucked at skating, but I thought it was, it was still fun regardless. So, yeah, Tony Hawk Pro Skater is getting an A tier for me. Wave Race, another good game. But you know what? Wave Race is getting a C tier, I think. Loved Wave Race. I don't remember it too much. I did have the one on the GameCube. I liked that one more. But Wave Race 64 is getting a C tier. Yoshi Story, a decent game. I'm going to put that in C tier as well. We've got a lot of kind of mediocre C tiers on this list. Yeah, Yoshi Story is getting a C tier. Alright, let's go ahead and round this off with the summary here. In S tier, we have GoldenEye 007, Mario Kart 64, Super Mario 64, Majora's Mask, and Ocarina of Time. In A tier, we have Banjo-Kazooie, Mario Party 2, Mario Party 3, Paper Mario, Star Fox 64, Super Smash Bros., and THPS. In B tier, we have Diddy Kong Racing, F-Zero X, Pilot Wings, Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Stadium 2, and the original Pokemon Stadium. In C tier, we have 1080, Cruis'n USA, Donkey Kong 64, Excite Bike, Kirby 64, Mario Golf, Mario Tennis, Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, Mega Man 64, Star Wars Rogue Squadron, Wave Race, and Yoshi Story. We have no D tiers on this list, but in the F tier we do have Hey You Pikachu. And yeah, so that's going to do it for my tier list of the best N64 games. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll try to come out with more tier lists here in the future. I think the next one I'm going to do probably is GameCube games. I think we're going to go through it in a similar fashion as we did to this. But yeah, I should have more content coming out. Like I said, I have more Age of Calamity content coming out. I'm finishing up the game right now, but once I'm done with that, I'll have a few more videos to come out on that one. So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys if you made it to the end. I appreciate that. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, and please do like and comment below. It definitely helps me out. All right, guys. Until next time. Peace out.